Arcoche was kind enough to send me some of their new wide-angle side mirrors. They have two different models, one for the Model 3 and another for the Model Y. Here's the package that arrived. Let me open it up and see what's inside. There are two separate cardboard boxes, one for the left and one for the right. I'll open the right one first. Inside is a bubble wrap bag that protects the mirror. The mirror itself has plastic around the front to protect it. And here we have a close-up of the rear of the mirror. The round attachment point for connecting to the car's mirror housing is in the center. Note the R imprinted on the plastic to identify it. On the front, you can see that it has a blue tinted reflective mirror. In between the boxes is a little sheet of paper with a QR code for the instruction manual. I'll do that later. The second box includes the left mirror and a plastic pry bar to help with installation. And this is similar to the right one that I just opened. It has the same connections and has an L imprinted on it so you know where to install it. Putting them next to each other, you can see that they are mirror images of each other. The two connectors on the top of each of the mirrors is for the car's wiring. This is to power the heating element. Let's go back to the QR code sheet. I'll use one of my phones to scan the code, and then it opens it up. It goes straight to the Amazon webpage, and if you scroll down, you will find a video that details the installation process. I won't bother showing it to you since I'm going to do it myself right now. Now let's put these on the car. Take the plastic pry bar and place it on the left or right side of the mirror. In this case, I will use the right side. Don't be afraid of putting a decent amount of pressure on it to remove. It will not break. Keep pushing until the mirror snaps out of the housing. Be careful since there are 3 wire connectors that need to be disconnected. Fold the mirror down towards the ground and then pull out the 2 connectors next to each other. You will use these 2 on the new mirror. The third one is a bit more difficult. You need a thin bladed flathead screwdriver to press down the front of the connector right here. Once done, the connector will be loose and you can pull it out. The old mirror is on the right and the new one is on the left. You can see that they are very similar. The big difference on the back is that there are only 2 connectors on the new one. The third is for the anti-glare feature from the car, but since the mirrors themselves have an anti-glare coating, this is not needed anymore. Pull the plastic wrap away from the edge of the mirror. Tuck the unused wire behind the mounting bracket. You could use some black electrical tape to seal the connector if you wish. Pull out the 2 wires and connect them to the mirror prongs. It doesn't matter which connector is connected to which prong. Center the mirror over the housing and then flip it up and place it over the mounting bracket. Press firmly on the mirror and it will snap into place. Now remove the protective plastic film from the surface. Now I will go over to the passenger side and replace the right mirror. Do the same steps that I showed you on the left. Sometimes it may be easier to use the plastic pry bar on one side versus the other. If it doesn't come off easy, you could just try the other side. For example, I will try the right side of this mirror. Remove all 3 wire connectors to release the mirror from the housing. And as I showed before, both mirrors are very similar, except for the lack of the anti-glare connector on the new mirror. Attach the two wires to the mirror tabs. Now position the mirror in the center of the housing, and then press firmly until you hear it snap in. Then remove the plastic wrap and you are done. I'll now go inside the car so we can adjust the new mirrors, since when installing it tends to push them out of alignment. And since they are now wider angle, you also need to make sure that they are adjusted correctly. A tip I want to give today is how to set up your mirrors correctly with regard to blind spots. For the left side mirror, lean to the left and rest your head on the window. Adjust the driver's side view mirror so that only a sliver of your car's side is visible from this position. For my car, I have it adjusted as far as it will go. In the menu, now I'll switch it to the right side. Lean to the right toward the center console and set the passenger's side view mirror so that you can barely see the side of your car from this position. Next, I will show how the new mirrors are different than the original OEM mirrors. For the left mirror, I will place the old mirror on top. Note that the objects now fit within the mirror on the bottom. You can easily see about twice as much as before. See this side-by-side still shot that captures more objects in the mirror on the new one on the right. Notice that you can see most of the refrigerator and the side wall now. Now on the right side, there is not a big difference between the OEM right mirror since it already is wide angle. But you can see that there is still more visible in this test. And seeing this side-by-side still shot that captures more objects in the mirror on the right. For the rest of the video, I will show examples of using the left and right side mirrors during the day and at night. My weather was not cold enough to check out the heating functionality. I'm guessing it will be similar to the OEM mirrors since it has the same connectors and heating element size. In conclusion, after using them all week, I really enjoyed using these mirrors. They are a definite improvement during the day and night. It helps reduce blind spots to being a non-issue. The blue glass also cuts down on glare from bright headlights. So I honestly highly recommend getting these replacement mirrors for your Model 3 or Model Y. One thing I must say is that these replacement mirrors are a great value at under $30 for the Model 3 and $37 for the Model Y. I have seen other online stores that charge over $50 and some even $93 for similar designs. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.